It's a big fat Kodiaq, so that means the magic umbrella. How cool is that? Oh, left foot on the brake, build up the revs, and a top speed of 233. That would be the perfect amount for this car. What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this POV review by Autobahn. My name is Martin, and today I'm taking a look at this, the Skoda Kodiaq RS. Now, if you have a family, maybe you have a few dogs, a wife and some kids, and you're looking for a sporty car and you want to make one big happy family, this might be it. This, for the money, is one of the best family performance cars I can think of. This is really, really cool. It's a big fat Kodiaq, so that means it's 4.8 meters long. Look at how much car you get for your money. That is incredible. What you also get is the drivetrain from a VW Golf GTI. So we have a 2-liter TSI in there combined with a 7-speed DSG gearbox. So look at the amount of space. I'm 187 and this is my seating position, okay, which, you know, normally doesn't mean the kids have a lot of space. They don't like me being sort of tall. Look at that. This is my seating position. It's like they have their own budget 7 series back here. That's incredible. But the problem always is that if you have a lot of space in the rear, then the dogs start complaining because they are cramped. But with the Skoda Kodiaq, they also have a lot of space. I love these Skodas. You have all these little handy features like this shopping hook right here, one over there. It also has a tow bar. It has plugs everywhere, hidden umbrellas, stuff like that. Or something like this scratcher right here if your windshield is icy. Just little special clever solutions. That's always what Skoda brings to the table. And they use, of course, VW Group parts, but I do think they always have their own like look and feel to it, and I really appreciate about the brand and about what they offer. I think the Kodiaq is a perfect example of it. Let's just see what makes an RS. So we already tested the Kodiaq RS, as you might know. But back when it was introduced, it came with a 2-liter TDI bi-turbo, so a diesel. And that's the car we already tested. But this is the updated version. So the successor to that, this is a 2-liter TFSI or TSI with 245 horsepower, 370 Newton meters. Very nice unit, and it's equipped with a 7-speed DSG gearbox, 0 to 100 6.3 seconds, and a top speed of 233. And after this there came another update with sort of the same engine but with 265 horsepower and 400 Newton meters. So if you have one of those, please send us an email, autobahn@gmail.com, and we would love to test that too, because we do really like these special Skodas, and you guys do too, because always when we do one, it gets quite a good amount of views. So yeah, there is love for the Skoda RS brand, definitely. Okay, so on the inside we have this matte carbon fiber trim, looks really good. And what a cool little steering wheel we have with these little switches right here, chrome bits, this sort of floating airbag right here, some semi-perforated leather. Yeah, just nice, even heated steering wheel. And the rest of the interior is also really nice. So you have quite a lot of physical buttons, which I really appreciate. And these RS seats are also really big, supportive, soft. You really sit in them, and that's what I really like. And if we start it, as you can see, we have this specific Skoda layout which I really like. This tachometer just has a very bass feel to it. It just shows what it should show and doesn't have any fancy graphics or anything. And I actually like that. The magic umbrella, how cool is that? Oh, love that. Oh, I love these. We even have heated seats in the back. Wow. And I forgot to mention the fact that these RS's are 4x4 as standard, so 4-wheel drive. And you also have an off-road mode. And Philip, the owner, who's only 19 and came all the way from the Czech Republic to here, drove for 8 hours just for this video. Go give him some kudos in the comments. He actually off-roads it and he says it's really good at it. So you have different driving modes: eco, comfort, normal, sport, individual and snow, and of course off-road. So let's put that 7-speed DSG gearbox into drive and then into reverse and then back into drive again to see what it's like. So you do feel that it's a big, sort of heavy car. You actually feel the size of it, not really the weight of it, but it is a big, soft, comfortable machine. And again, the wife will like it. And the drivetrain is actually a lot more civilized, of course, than in a Golf GTI. It doesn't have any of the farts or anything, but it is still a swift car, let's call it that. Let's put it into sport mode. And then we also get some fake sound in the rear, but it's actually pretty okay, I have to say. Put the traction control into sport mode. You cannot turn it off completely in this car. Left foot on the brake, build up the revs. And there we go, 0 to 100, 6.3 seconds. And well, it's a pretty decent sound. It's a pretty decent amount of power. But up until like 120, it's really swift, really nice. Of course, we can also put it into manual mode for the gearbox. See what it's like if we use that. Really fast and responsive. You don't get any farts or anything on the upshift like with the GTI, which I sort of like, because you know it's just not what this car is aiming to be. And it's really a fantastic machine, to be honest. It's actually quite capable if you push it. The body control is really good. It does sort of lean left and right, but in a very controllable manner. And they have definitely engineered this to be very capable in corners. So they also did testing on the Nürburgring with this car, and it really shows. It's very impressive what Skoda has done with the calibration of the suspension, because of course all the parts are from VW Group, but Skoda has always managed to make it their own, you know, with their own calibration, and I really appreciate that about the brand. Very nice. It's really responsive both on up and down shift, so that's really good. We do have to mind the brakes today because they're a bit done, so it's also quite busy today on the Autobahn, but let's see what we're able to do. Beautiful day out today, really enjoyable. So 100 to 200, it's around 25 seconds, which means it's 2 seconds quicker than the 240 horsepower diesel version. But you know, here on the Autobahn I would just love a stage 1 on this, just a stage 1. I don't want it to be loud, I don't want it to be obnoxious, I don't want any downpipes or exhaust on here. I just want some extra power. And if you do like a stage 1 on this, 300 horsepower should be doable, and I think that would be the perfect amount for this car. Because, you know, here in Germany on the Autobahn, the 245 horsepower for this car suddenly feels a bit underwhelming, not very convincing in Autobahn traffic. And in that respect, it's not really an RS, and I would just love an extra 50 horsepower, but that's totally doable. You know, it won't break the bank, it's reliable to do, so they are just fantastic engines. And this, look at the amount of space that's behind me. Like, it's incredible. Imagine going on your winter holiday in this. 4-wheel drive, lots of power, lots of space, lots of utilities. What? It's a fantastic car. That's the only thing I can conclude on this. I would really prefer this over any Tiguan or whatever T-Roc T whatever they have at the VW group. The bang for buck Swiss Army knife capability of this, fantastic. And again, even on the Autobahn, the suspension setup is just so good. In sport mode, it doesn't become this jolty machine and not shivering around, and they actually understand what you want from a Kodiaq RS. They have done that really, really well. It's actually fun to drive around the corners. You wouldn't expect it looking at it, but okay. So guys, thank you for watching this review. Again, if you have one of these but with the 265 horsepower version, or maybe you have a stage 1 or any other cool fast Skoda, we love them. So if you have one, go send us an email, autotopnl@gmail.com. To you guys, please subscribe to the channel if you like this video. Go check out this video or the POV reviews playlist. Thank you guys for watching, and see you at the next video. Bye guys.